This was my vision board in 2024, and this was my reality. Hi my loves, my name is Lulu, and welcome to my channel, Be Delulu, where we're going to be redefining the name Delulu and using it to reprogram and rewire our brains. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I made my 2024 vision board a reality. The pictures were exactly the same, and it was literally just because I was so intentional about achieving every single goal that I had set. Previously, when I used to set goals, I noticed I was growing, but I was growing in a loop. I would become a better version of myself, but in the same font. I wasn't really breaching outside of my comfortability or who I was. I was just becoming a better version of the version that I already was. The first thing you need to do before you start being delusional and you try manifesting all your goals, you need to self-reflect. It is so crucial for you to understand who you are as an individual, but even on a deeper level, you need to understand your brain. What thoughts are you having on a consistent basis? What are your daily thoughts, and how is that affecting your actions? What do you think about your past? What do you think about relationships? What do you think that you deserve? When you really analyze that and you break that down, you will get to the core of yourself. Mind you, that doesn't mean you're gonna know everything about yourself. It's a learning process. Like, I hope y'all know we gonna be here for a while. Like life. We locked in, babe. This is an entire process. This doesn't stop, but it's also important that you start. And if you've already started, you gotta keep on going deep down within yourself and really understanding your thought processes, how you maneuver, why you act the way that you act. One of the main things that helped me really understand it is the fact that you are the baseline of your identity. You have your baseline, and then you have good days, and then you have bad days, but you on an average is who you are. It's so important to reconstruct your beliefs and your thought patterns that are happening daily so that they can align with how you want to feel and who you want to be. When you start to really learn that certain thoughts that are coming to your head, you don't need to identify with them, you really get to release from all the stress that you have, and you start to realize that you are who you are in that present moment. So you have the ability to be exactly the version of you that you want to be. You just have to actually do those steps. For example, if you didn't go to the gym yesterday, that's okay. But if you go to the gym now, you are that version of yourself that is going to the gym. Now, you may not see the results because in our physical reality, we need time. Things don't manifest quickly, but as you continue to step into those shoes of the version of you that you want to become, you will get there. You will be that version. When I tell you, I have to make a whole video about manifesting because it's not any woo-woo, oh, spiritual, or whatever. No, it's science. You can become the version of you that you want to be if you just take the steps to get there. But you can't get to certain steps when you don't have certain thought processes. You have to tap into that frequency of learning that knowledge in order to get to that version of you that you want to be. I'm not the same person that I was a year ago. I got to the version of me because I took intentional steps daily to reprogram my brain and reconstruct certain thoughts that I had about myself and my abilities. Self-reflect on who you are as an individual from the surface level. It's your hobbies, what you like to do, what you want in your life. And then you really need to get into the nitty-gritty about who you really are. But now to get into the fun stuff, the fun part of manifesting and being delusional, you need to make a vision board. I don't care how you do it. Do it whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes it fun. I do multiple different versions. I had a vision board, I had a Pinterest board, I had a notes app, and I'm gonna explain to you guys how I did every single one of them. So to start, I would start off with a Pinterest board / vision board. Just go on Pinterest, pick out all the photos that you like, that you feel like you align with, that you want in your life. I had jet skis on mine, I had vacation, I had relationships, I had friendships, I had flowers, I had specific things that I wanted to see in my life, and all that stuff was not there before. Some things were maybe, but the extent of how I wanted it fluently in my life, it was not there. I just took pictures from Pinterest of hairstyles I wanted to be wearing, outfits I wanted to wear, how I wanted my makeup to look on a daily basis. I just picked out everything that was oh, I want this, and I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I put it onto a Pinterest board. I was all right, this is gonna be me. I'm gonna get to this, I'm gonna figure this out. But I also had my main goals of okay, finishing with all A's, or making this much money. Have your basic guideline of what you want to do, But you need to have your plan. You need to know what it is that you want to achieve for your 2025. The Pinterest board and the vision board is just for you to be able to visualize and know that it's attainable and that it's a process that you're gonna get to. The next step that I did that really did it for me, I organized my notes app. So I have a goals area, I have my to-dos area, I have dreams that I have. Under my to-dos, I did a 2024 goals list. I had my top 5 goals, and then I had small mini goals in there that I wanted to achieve. So your top 5, you wanna make it small. Don't drag out your overall main goals because it's gonna feel like too much. You're gonna get overwhelmed and you're not gonna do it. For example, for my 2025, I have traveling, I have my financial, I have my career path, solidifying that because I'm about to graduate. I have fitness and my health, things like that. Your main big goals that you really wanna see that shift in your next year, and you keep that at the top. And then underneath that, you have all the fun goals. So I wanna go on a jet ski, I wanna go on an ATV, I wanna start my YouTube channel, I wanna get into the gym more, whatever it is. All the small little fun ones that you can click off and you can just see yourself progressing as the year is going on. And then after that, I did a 2024 monthly. So for that month, January, what can I do in this month that will cross off some of the things that I have due already? You're gonna want to break it down because you can't just say, go to the gym. It's too vague. You need to understand, what workouts am I gonna do? How many days I'm gonna go for? What are my goals? Don't spend your time focused on making the plan. Just know that there's steps that it takes to get to that plan, and that you can't just say, go to the gym and then be able to do it. Especially if you're not the version of you that's that yet. Your present version is gonna hold you back from the version of you that wants to get there. Sometimes when you have motivation, you're gonna be able to do it, but if your baseline is somebody that won't get up to go to the gym, you're not gonna go to the gym consistently and you're gonna fall out of that habit. You need to start making small steps that are gonna start changing your perspective and letting you see what it's like to be on that other side, and it's gonna help you get there. So you have your yearly goal, you have your monthly, and then you have your weekly / daily. So your daily to-do list. What do you need to do? Don't postpone what you could do today for tomorrow. If you can do it today, get it done, write it down, check it off. You gotta give yourself grace. You cannot expect yourself to be the version of you that you want to be just yet. It takes time, and you're not gonna see it tomorrow, or you might not even see it in a week or a month. It's more so something like you take small little steps here, and then you see that the next level is right here, and you're able to get that knowledge for that next level, and then you'll be at the small little next level, and it's a compound effect. When you see that change, it's gonna hit. And you're gonna start to realize oh, I can change whatever it is that I want to change in my life. I just actually have to do it. And I have to allow myself to see the results of it. Once you reflected, and once you have the structure about how you want to set up your goals, make sure that your goals are delusional, okay? Don't make your goals into the loop of who you already are. Elevate your brain, elevate the way you think about life. If you could be Delulu about that man, you could be Delulu about the goals that you wanted to achieve for yourself. Think outside of yourself. You need to understand that you are a product of your environment. You are the version of you because of the experiences that you went through, the family that you've grown up in, the friends that you have, the environment that you're in, where you live. You would not be yourself if you were born in another area. That affects the way that you think, so you need to be able to maneuver your thought processes into alignment with what you want to be. You need to have the thoughts and the belief systems because that will show in your actions. The truth is that it's possible, especially if you could see it. You see people being millionaires, you see people traveling, you see people getting fit. You know that it's possible. You see people doing it. You need to do it. If it's not happening, it's because you're not doing it. I saw something the other day and it was like, if you see a pattern in your life, you're the problem. And which is so true, Like, if you want a better relationship, but you keep dealing with men, that ain't it. You're the problem. I hate to tell you the problem. They might be trash, but you're allowing them in. Lastly, and the most important thing is that you need to have a healthy support system. Everybody in your life needs to be somebody that is adding to you as an individual. It can be God, it could be your family, it could be your friend group, it can be a mentor, whoever in your life that's gonna be pouring into you. Even for me, I go watch podcasts on YouTube. Jay Shetty, I'll tag him too. Jay Shetty, He was my mentor. I never spoke to that man a day in my life, but the amount of knowledge that he's instilled in me and helped me understand about myself, it's like so many videos I watch has helped me develop into the version of me that I want to be, because they have so much excess knowledge that I don't have yet. It's so important to really interact with different types of people, friends or not, just to get an understanding of what more there is. Like even my channel, by you guys being here and watching this and me being able to pour into you, that's already growth within itself. That's already steps that we're taking to help heal us. I personally made an ebook in order to reflect back on myself for 2024. I did it for 2025 and went through all the questions to understand how my 2024 went. If you guys are interested, I'll also link that down. It's not too late to change. It's not too late to grow. You are the version of you that you are in this moment. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. If you guys are trying to become the better version of yourself, please subscribe and we can all grow together. Bye.